Oh, what's wrong with the snow bunnies, bro? No white hose in this all black truck. Imagine if a white dude said the opposite. No, no black hose in my all white truck. Whoa! You need to leave. Again, all I'm imagining is a nightclub with 50 people and there's just some like kind of chubby, like jiggly white dude with no shirt on trying to get live as fuck. Like bro, like, yes, I understand the song is live as fuck. Chill out, bro. You are scaring the hoes, G. Like the last scary album I listened to was Ghost Mountain. Ghost Mountain is like if you're sitting there and a ghost, like, it's scary because, yeah, a ghost like floats in and you're just like, what the fuck? This is scary because you look up at the sky and a fucking nuke is about to hit your city, bro. You are cooked. Alright, gang, we are back. Fresh off another hangover, but that just seems to be the standard in all of my videos now. Yes, went out last night. I have to go to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow to go help move some shit, bro. Fuck. Life can be so fucking hard sometimes, bro. But real bag chaser. But at what cost? Enough of that, though. ezcodylee. I think that's how you say his name. More than one person has recommended me to listen to one of his albums. I will put both your comments on the screen together. Yes, let's all hold hands in harmonious rhythm and listen to ezcodylee. Let's go. ezcodylee, he was on Wipe Your Nose. This is his most popular song. He was on Wipe Your Nose with Slayer. And then after the Slayer reaction, I started watching some of his videos. Like videos with Slayer, doing his production and shit. Yes, he self-produces. He is over a 99 overall, bro. Fuck. He cannot be stopped. And in one of the videos, he did it in the booth with Blackboy Max, and ezcodylee was there with him. ezcodylee seems like a pretty fucking cool dude, bro. And they jumped in the booth and all made a song. So he seemed like I'm just going to call him Cody. Cody seemed kind of like an auto-tune kind of swag, right, bro? At least from what I saw in the booth, bro. So it was pretty cool, bro. His shit. But Stunt for Life, this is what people want me to react to, so that's what I'm here to do. Stunt for Life, 16 songs, 42 minutes, not a bad runtime. Every song has an exclamation mark on the end. He is autumn maxing. This came out 2 weeks ago, it looks like, March 24th. Yeah, just over 2 weeks ago, nearly 3. So smaller artist, but you know, there's fucking heaps of hidden gems in this bitch, bro. Let's uncover some shit. Yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of, if I had to predict what this is going to be like, based on what I heard in that, in the booth with Blackboy Max, kind of like some swaggy shit. Although Wipe Your Nose was kind of a little bit more grimy. So we'll see, bro. Enough yapping. Let's just jump into this bitch, bro. First song, Intro. Excellent name for an opening song.
Another thing that pisses me off.
The fuck?
Talking about who started punk rock music. Was it the Sex Pistols?
It just sounded like it was like not in my headphones, but just outside, like someone was directly speaking into my ear while I have my earbuds in, bro, over the top of them. Know what I mean? Fuck. What the fuck was that?
England? Was it the Ramones?
Please, I don't want any more people tapping my camera, tapping my microphone. Nine Vicious literally possessed me. Can we please just have like somewhat of a normal reaction, bro? And the bitch gets like 10 views to bring me back down to reality, bro. Fuck. I need to humble myself in this bitch.
Underground New York.
Okay, intro. Yes, I don't have anything to say about that, but this sounds like it's going to be some grimy rockstar shit, dude. Okay, I'm here for it. Let's see what he can do. Next song, Album of the Year. Gang, I'm not gonna lie. Smoke Dope has taken that that throne, and I do not think he's going to give that up lightly. But hey, let's see.
Yeah, okay. Only real punks gonna understand me. You a fan of ezcodylee, you family. Fuck 'em all, everything they said I...
Okay, so he just said his name, ezcodylee. I am saying it right, bro. I'm so fucking smart. Immediately his voice reminds me of, what was it, Josiah? The dude who like ages ago, bro. He kind of had a little wave going, bro, because he took the XXX Tentacion grimy shit and just tapped into that. This dude, Josiah. Why is he looking at me like that in the fucking photo, bro? Break shit. What year was that? 2020, fucking 6 years ago, bro. Me when I'm getting extraterrestrial top in the bathroom, bro. Yeah, so he immediately, his vocal inflection reminds me of that dude, bro. Again, I hate comparing people immediately to somebody else, but like I kind of have to, because it's literally a first listen and I have to try to like gauge where the sound is and all that sort of shit. Oh, okay, that was hard. I like that. That was hard. Cody dropping bars in this bitch. Top 3, I'm 1, 2, and 3. I fuck with that. That's hard. Okay, album of the year. Not bad, bro. That was that was pretty grimy, dude. His vocal inflection reminded me of Josiah, but I think if the whole album is gonna be like this, okay, like let me just get this out the way. I thought he would be on some swag rap, kind of auto-tune sort of shit. I wasn't really expecting this. But if this is gonna be the whole album, bro, I think I should probably look at maybe comparing him to a Scarlord or an XXX Tentacion, like his grimy shit. Because just on my own like background and musical listening background, those two are probably the best at doing the grimy you know, hip hop, heavy metal, guitar mix. I will say one thing: a lot of people, they will try to evolve their sounds. Yes, I'm looking at you, Lil Skies. Perfect example. Evolution of the Rose, bro. Prime Lil Skies might be top 5 all fucking time, bro. He put out Evolution of the Rose. What did he do? He had one prime SoundCloud era song from the vault that he dropped on that bitch, windows down. Fucking elite, bro. Rest of the album, just a bunch of bullshit, and he put a guitar on it. Bro, like, just putting guitars on your shit does not mean you're evolving. But if this is Cody's whole sound, then that's cool, bro. Because even look, now that, okay, I've listened to this, yes, it is now becoming very apparent this dude is a rock star, bro. That album cover, Stunt and Die 3, like they all have guitars and shit in the album covers. So he caught me off guard. He scammed me. Another S-tier scammer with that in the booth video. But that's hard. So okay, I'll probably, instead of trying to compare him to like a Josiah or something, I'm gonna compare him to an X and a Scarlord, because I think those two are the best ones that have done this sort of sound before. I'm assuming the whole album is gonna sound like this, all right? Watch him just S-tier scam and then drop some swag shit on track 3. Speaking of track 3, who got a problem? Okay, this is some white boy Moshpit music. You go to the club and, you know, sometimes you go to a club and they play alternative music and shit. This reminds me of a little club with maybe, you know, there's 50 people in that bitch, and a song like this comes on, and then just the real drunk white boy starts trying to like kick off a mosh pit. Like, come on, bro, you were scaring the hoes. Fuck.
The coolest people ever, you're the lame kind. Yeah, that nigga music okay, but it ain't mine.
Okay.
We all K9. Chopper, sound like a FaceTime. Cross on the 808, you feel that baseline. Cross on the 808, you feel that baseline. Feel that bass, a little New York my waist. Got touch out on my feet, got out on my face.
Wait, was he getting in his SD kid bag, the Scouser accent? He was like, oh, let's go. fuck it. I got this new guitar. I don't even know how to play it. I just bring it on stage and I break it. That's funny as fuck. It's actually great. Fake rockstar spider, dude. Shut up, man. Okay, he got transitions in this bitch as well. He got transitions in this bitch as well. I wonder if Slayer did any of the production on this shit, because obviously Slayer has transitions in all of his songs. I was gonna say at the start of that song, I was gonna say I don't think I'm really feeling this one, but then that fucking like bass drop hit and it went grimy as fuck. I think he's taken it, like, say if you compare this to Scarlett or X, not even Scarlett or X, but just other kind of rock star music. This way the vocals are clean. They had the instrumentation is clean as well, I guess. But he's kind of taken this hip hop rage sound, and I would almost describe this, at least so far, as rage rock. That's what I would call this. And I like how the shit is distorted, but it's because it's rock. I think it's supposed to be grimy and shit like that. And he's kept the dirty vocals as well. Yes, the dirty vocals. His voice is kind of auto-tuned. He hasn't dropped that at all. And I think it's actually a pretty good mix. I'm not gonna lie. I guess people would listen to this and probably say, oh, this just sounds like other shit, but I don't actually think so, bro. This has a little bit of originality to it, bro. So I'm liking what I'm hearing so far, bro. Next song, Family First. Yeah. Was he gonna say, don't come talk to me about Jace? That's what it sounded like he was gonna rhyme that with. Do they have beef? I don't know. Maybe they don't. Yeah, I'm instigating. I put my money on Pretty, money on Slayer, money on Ego. I put my money on Khaled, money on Loose, all of my people. Black rice, I like. I'm guessing right there he's just shouting out his boys. I'm assuming Pretty, he means Pretty Fun. A couple of people have mentioned him as well. I might do a first reaction to him after this. Family First. Actually, hang on, my washing machine's beeping at me. Yes, if you are a grown-ass man, wash your fucking bed sheets, bro. Fuck. No. That doesn't mean that you wet the bed. Oh, wash my bed sheets. Everyone thinks, what, you shit yourself? No, I promise, please. Family First. That's probably my favorite song so far. And like I said, how I was expecting him to be on like some swag rap shit. I could see this dude easily, like I'm assuming, based on his previous albums and just the cover art, how they all have guitars and shit, he's on this rock star grimy shit. That's his sound. Bro, I think he would be able to transition off pretty easily just into like some real hip hop shit, bro. Yeah, some 90s instrumentals. No, I don't mean that. I just mean, you know, if he wanted to mix in a couple of songs where he is just doing some swag rap, or not even swag rap, just, you know, just saying some shit and not necessarily having to have like a full-on ragey like grunge guitar song. Not saying that I don't like that sound. I'm just saying in general, because again, one thing I will say, how I'm comparing him to Scarlett and X. Scarlett, his sound kind of suffers from the same thing that really intense rage music does, where it can get hard to listen to it back to back to back to back because it's so intense and it demands so much of your attention. And a lot of the songs kind of bleed into each other. But this shit so far is not doing that. I don't know if it's because, how I said, it's a bit more grimy, whereas Scarlett just has the most insane fucking bass and like 808s and shit just assaulting your ears 24/7, which is a good thing. But again, just back to back to back to back to back can get a little bit like, fuck, the songs just start kind of sounding the same. But this is good so far. I'm liking what I'm hearing, and I'm expecting him. This next song is called Moshpit, so I'm expecting this to be a Scarlord song, pretty much, or something really intense. So let's see. Yes, I should be a fucking featured artist on that shit. My ad-libs were hard just then. Let's go. I think what he meant by that, you knew, make me feel like Unk. These, like, people are so obsessed with having aura and being cool. So I can only imagine, yeah, you get all these young boys at a concert, bro, and no one is fucking moving. They're just standing there trying to aura farm. Bro, you are 18 with a fucking, like, it looks like you got a little puffy cloud on your head, bro. You have zero aura by default, bro. Get in this bitch and move. Fuck. So yeah, if you're one of those people that actually tries to get live, bro, and move around, like have some energy in this bitch like me, especially when I'm at live shows, bro, yes, nothing kills the vibe more than a fucking dead crowd, bro. This new generation, you fucking suck. Yeah, I said it. This is a crash out. Let's go. Yeah. They think that they're lit, but they suck. Bro, you are not live. Get in this bitch and move. Fuck. Moshpit, hard. I fuck with that. I think I gave enough of my thoughts. He has good, I like his lyrics as well. He's easy to understand. And that's a difference as well between this dude and Scarlord. Scarlord screams his lyrics, which, yeah, is hard as fuck, like rockstar shit. He's not necessarily screaming his shit, so you can hear what he's saying. And he, his bars are more simple, and that's not a bad thing. Like I said it in one of my videos. I might have said it in the Slayer one. If you can, being able to cut down information and deliver a message in as concise and as few words as possible, I think is more impressive than just over explaining some shit, because anyone can over explain in this bitch. Just look at me, S-tier yapper, bro. Like I'm doing right now. But I think him just saying like a punchy 5-word, like, you know, sentence or catchphrase is way harder than being in this bitch, like, I don't know, just trying to try too hard. Know what I mean? Although if he did do that, that would go off as well, bro. We are here for the bars, Cody. Next song, Don't Be Scared. Okay, I'll try my best not to be. Oh my god. Be brave. Be brave. The song is called Don't Be Scared. We will try our best together. I'm literally shaking in this bitch. Like the last scary album I listened to was Ghost Mountain. Ghost Mountain is like if you're sitting there and a ghost, like, it's scary because, yeah, a ghost like floats in and you're just like, what the fuck? This is scary because you look up at the sky and a fucking nuke is about to hit your city, bro. You are cooked. Okay, Don't Be Scared. I'll say that's probably the weakest song so far, but it was because that the first half of Don't Be Scared I thought was just pretty average, bro. But that was a good beat switch. I am gonna put that in my playlist. I want to give that another listen. I want to give that song a fair shot. But yeah, that was probably the weakest song so far from the album. Just because, yeah, I just thought the first half of that song was kind of mid. And I was thinking, fuck, is this going to be like 3.5 minutes of this? But that was a really good beat switch. See me halfway doing a thumbs up emote, bro. Fuck. Yes, you can tell I'm white. But yeah, that second half, real good switch up. I fuck with that. So next song, Tour.
Talk anymore.
Okay, that was Tour. That song not really for me, but I can see what he's doing. That's the song for the hoes, bro. He's in his singing bag. He's probably got his dreads over his face, playing guitar, all that sort of shit. Although in the first song, he said he doesn't know how to play guitar, dude. All right, man, it ain't that fucking serious. Yeah, not really for me, that song. But I can, like I said, I can see what he's doing there. Trying to aura farm for the bitches, okay? Next song, One Day. Ooh, hang on. You got some Slayer rage shit. I'm waiting for it to go.
What's up now? That's my brother, nigga, keep me fly. Fuck the phrase great, they just wanna see me tired. Fuck the phrase great, we brought rage back. I was still be this hard.
Okay.
Had to lock in the summer, get my baby back.
Okay, that was One Day. He seems to really fuck with his fan base, bro. A lot of his lyrics I'm catching are about, you know, like, I hope every fan gets to see me live and all that. Like, he's talking about how his fans are way better than everyone else's. Yeah, we instigating in this bitch. So that's cool to see, bro. He strikes me as a genuine person, at least from what I've seen. Mind you, I've only seen the In the Booth with Blackboy Max and the lyrics I've heard so far on his songs. But he seems like a cool dude. Watch him be a S-tier scammer. Fuck. Seems like a cool dude to get into your house and take pictures of your credit cards. I will say though about One Day, that was kind of more how I harp on about the generic sort of rage beat distortion that I don't really fuck with. I feel like that song slotted into that. So that one wasn't for me either, but it's cool. He's still dropping good lyrics and shit on it, so I can appreciate it from that point. Yes, we are paying attention to the lyrics. We are fucking 90s maxing with boom boxes in this bitch. Next song, Vomit.
Stage right, still gon' make the stage right. I got stage right, still ain't scared to stage side. Jump off like I'm Jeff Hardy in a cage fight. I got stage
okay.
right, I got anxiety. I bite my fingernails, favorite rapper body man. I'm the best kept secret, they been hiding me. And when these niggas show me love, they do it quietly.
Yes, Cody. Switch up on your day ones. They do not want you to blow up, bro. Fuck. Okay, that was Vomit. So he's talking about some real shit, bro, about every time he's got anxiety, he's biting some good lyrics as well. He bites his fingernails, how all these rappers bite him. Like that was pretty clever. Yeah, that was an okay track. Probably not for the playlist though. Like I said, I feel like that also kind of slotted into the more of a generic sort of sound. Like was it Tour or One Day? One of them, bro. I don't know. But again, even on songs that I'm not necessarily feeling, he still has good like little one-liners or something that catches me, bro. So I'll fuck with it, bro. Next song, Feel Alive.
Biscuit, nigga. I put my life as a bad bitch. For the price you a ticket, nigga. No, you can't be on my guest list. I don't get no rest, I don't get no break, I don't get no breather.
Okay, that was Feel Alive. I like that one. I'd be interested to hear him, like, you know how a lot of this grimy shit and metal and death metal and all that sort of shit, a lot of it is they're talking about, you know, like rock star shit, not scared to die. They talk about, you know, doing drugs and just like being fucked. I'd be interested to hear if he flips it, bro, where he's talking about like uplifting shit but still doing this real grimy sound. I think that could be cool, bro. Like how say The Weeknd's biggest fucking song, Can't Feel My Face, and it's just this pop song, like bro, he's talking about getting high off a bag of fucking coke, bro. But it's because it's disguised as this pop song, everyone's just like no one actually kind of pays attention to it. I think that would be cool to flip that, where instead of this happy pop, it's this dark, like fucking intense, like rage rock shit, but he's talking about something uplifting, bro. I think that would be cool, bro. I'd be keen to see something like that as well. Only a handful of tracks left, bro. Next song, Shut Up. Ooh.
I'm walking this bitch like dog park. I'm living this shit out, rap out, killing this shit, leave chalk mark. This shit y'all be making is not art. This shit y'all be saying is not true. When I get on stage, I'm the best me. When you get on stage, you are not you. I'm trying to tell, please tell me who upset. like a bad emoji. Bitch, I ain't never been pressed. I did one these rappers.
Oh, okay. That was a good bar. Unfortunately, ezcodylee, I used to use the bat emoji all the fucking time. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm putting this bitch in my playlist already. I fuck with this, bro. This is hard. Again, all I'm imagining is a nightclub with 50 people and there's just some like kind of chubby, like jiggly white dude with no shirt on trying to get live as fuck. Like bro, like, yes, I understand the song is live as fuck. Chill out, bro. You are scaring the hoes, G. That was hard. That might be, that's not the best song, but that might be my second favorite. I like, what was my favorite one? I don't remember what one it was. It was the one where it wasn't even like a hard out guitar song. That shit was cool. But that was really good. Next song, Fourstyle.
1, 2, 3, 4, life. What the fuck? Only been skilled, never been luck. Only move forward, never been stuck. No white hoes in this all black chalk. Whole lot of hate, but it's even more love. Whole lot of What's
wrong with the snow bunnies, bro? No white hose in this all black truck. Imagine if a white dude said the opposite. No black hose in my all white truck. Whoa! You need to leave. Fourstyle, that was hard. Again, he's got funny like little one-liners, bro, that I fuck with. We're at the end when the beat started to kind of slow down. It started going into like some trap shit, bro. I was good. I wouldn't have minded if he, you know, that kind of acted as a beat switch and the song was another minute and a half long and he kind of like started spitting bars in this bitch on that. That would have been hard. Because it sounds like just off the first half a second of the next song, Diehard, it's not carrying on that beat. Fuck it, let's see. And this features Happy Death Men. Who the fuck is this? I was gonna say, bro, they have to be white boys with a name like that. Fucking hell. Alright. Next song, Diehard. Okay, fuck. Hey, that was hard. That was hard. My twin like Travis Barker, he can't put down the drumstick. Talking about a gun, bro. Yes. I'm from the hood. I know what he's talking about. That was hard.
Guess what? You can't tell me shit like I'm dead.
Okay. We get gnarly in this shit, dude. ezcodylee, is that you playing the guitar or are you just gonna break that bitch? Let's go. That guitar, that reminded me of there's an old Sega game I used to play called what was it? Master of Darkness, bro. That reminded me of the boss fight music. Hang on, let me see if I can find this shit. Okay, it kind of reminded me of this shit. Yes, bro, 8-bit guitars in this bitch. I mean, I know you're listening and going, "Oh my god, that sounds like a Slayer beat." Yeah, probably, bro. He could sample that shit. Okay, that was Diehard. I fuck with that. That was good. I think the whole stunt thing, I'm assuming that's his. He uses that word like that represents like raging out and just, you know, like living life, like just stunt, bro. Just stunt for life, dude. Because even all of his albums, like Stunt and Die, Stunt for Life, that's actually kind of clever how it's Stunt for Life. Not that clever, but better than just calling it Stunt for, I guess. We were the first two albums, maybe on SoundCloud or something. I don't know. Too many samples in that bitch to get them cleared for streaming. But yeah, next song, Bad Apple. Okay, Bad Apple. Another little kind of love song. Fuck love. So that ain't for me. No, I'm fucking like I'm joking, bro. Yes, go out and talk to a woman, bro. You will be okay. I promise. or go out and talk to dudes if that's your thing as well. Let's get it. That song, yeah, not really for me. Just love songs in general usually don't do it for me. So that one was a miss. But as far as maybe I wouldn't mind hearing this dude on like a, what's the genre? It's like post-punk, like Ecstasy, bro. Where is he? Ecstasy, like a more chilled out kind of beat, like a something like this. Maybe not something, maybe that would be too dramatic of a shift, but you know, something a bit more like low key. I think like for that song, if he was on a different sort of beat, I think that might have actually been better. But whatever. Next song, Star.
Hip hop, I know you don't fuck with rock too much. Hip hop, you are R&B and pop girl.
Okay. That was Star. That was I would describe that as like I kind of call a lot of stuff like Malcolm in the Middle music. That was like hard Malcolm in the Middle music. But I think his distorted shit is better than that, because that, if I heard that, say if that just came on my Spotify recommended, like, you know, your playlist ends and it just starts playing random shit, that would sound pretty like generic to me, so I'd probably skip that. Whereas I think his other shit, where that's more grimy and distorted, is more ear catching. It's kind of like, oh, okay, this is a bit slimy. Final song, Nobody Is Perfect.
How I've been, just know I've been alive. Nobody is perfect, so don't say you fucking try to be. Cause the truth is you're and I'm here, so just be.
Okay, that was good. I like that one. That the best comparison I can give is between Star and Nobody Is Perfect, because both of those songs were different, where it wasn't his grimy shit. I think Nobody Is Perfect is a way better sound, at least for me personally. I prefer that way more. Whereas I think Star is more, how I was saying, it's more generic. It's probably more pop friendly, so maybe that would appeal to the masses more. But I find it more generic, a song like Star. But there's so many songs that sound like that. I think Nobody Is Perfect, that was a good switch up of the sound, bro. So Stunt for Life, bro. Okay, this first listen for ezcodylee. ezcodylee. Let me put respect on his full name. Pretty interesting. I think this sound, he does a pretty good job of it. And how I said, he's mixing in elements of this distorted rage. So I would consider this rage rock. So he does have a more of a unique sound, because this kind of category of music, bro, like, I think it's pretty much all been done, bro. We've had really good artists like XXXTentacion do some like rock star shit. We've had Scarlord, and he is like an extreme version of the sound, whereas I think Cody isn't as extreme as a Scarlord, but kind of still has the griminess, and it's kind of easier to listen to, I guess, than a Scarlord, because how I said, Scarlord has the same shortcomings of rage music in general, where it's just so intense it can get hard to listen to back to back to back. And Scarlord hasn't really changed up his sound apart from that one album he did. I forgot what it was called, but that shit was pretty hard. ezcodylee, I think he also has a really good voice, like in general. No, I'm not saying pause. Yes, he's whispering in my ear on those love songs. I think he has a really good voice, and the only thing that I could see, if he continues with this rockstar sound, which is obviously what he's built himself upon. Like, let me just, what's his earliest shit on here? 2020. Fuck, what did he sound like back then? That's not even playing this bitch. Oh, there we go.
Let me see that cat like Hello Kitty. Tell that, let me see that cat like Hello Kitty. All these nigga pussy, I see Hello Kitty.
Okay, that's prime dialect Cardi, bro. I knew he'd be on some rap shit, bro.
Broken CD, man, I can't let them play me. And I got the keys, man, I'm feeling like Jay-Z. Official, boy, I got the keys.
Okay, so here's he hadn't kind of found his voice preset. I reckon if the only thing I can say is that with this Rockstar shit, he'd almost kind of be boxing himself in. Like that's more of a niche sound. I wouldn't mind hearing him take his vocals, like his current vocal preset, and jumping on some trap shit, bro. Or even how I said I was playing Ecstasy before. Like I want to see how his spin, bro. All right, but Ecstasy, this might be Ecstasy's best song, bro.
I guess it's alright. This is happening.
Fucking elite. I want to hear him on some shit like that and hear his spin on it. I reckon he might be able to come up with something interesting, bro. But yeah, as far as this sound goes, this was good. I'll be honest, a lot of rap rock fusions I think come off as really corny, or like almost like you're trying too hard to be different. Like, oh my god, I got a guitar in my shit, and that whole thing I went on about with Lil Skies at the start. Like, bro, just putting a guitar on your song does not mean you are involved. Does not mean you are evolved and you're all of a sudden enlightened and you're this really great musical artist because you put a guitar on your shit, bro. But as far as like this sound goes, I think it was good. There would be way worse shit out there, but that's what I was saying. Like this, I think this sound has kind of been done before, but he has his unique spin on it with the rage rock. That's what I would describe this as. But I'm not sure how far he could take this. Say he's got these stunt albums. If he just kept doing this exact same sound, I could see it fizzling out, bro. So like I said, I think this dude's real talented. His voice is really good. I would love to hear him on some trap shit, bro. Even mixing in a song here and there on some rock shit, or even if he does, like a Jace and has hip-hop albums, and then every once in a while he'll drop like a post-punk thing. That's what Jace does, like his Morgan albums. I wouldn't mind it if Cody did that as well. Or fuck it, he might just say, fuck you, white boy, we're gonna stunt in this bitch, and I'm gonna put out stunt 5-star ever, and stunt a 6. Fuck it, know what I mean? But that's just my first impressions, at least. If he puts some other shit out, yeah, I'll check it out. But I'll be honest, I'll be checking it out and hoping that there will be some trap shit mixed in there. I reckon he will be hard as fuck on trap beats and shit as well. Yeah, but pretty good first listen. Some good ones in there, bitch. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give this maybe like a 5.5. And remember, everyone, oh my god, you fucking hate this. No, bro, 5 is just average. I think anything above like you are better than average. Like I said, 5.5 to a 6, I think is like you're better than average. Like I said, there would have been heaps of ways that this shit could have gone and would have been trash, but I think this was pretty good, bro. For first listen, at least. If he has some other EPs or anything like that where he is on some trap shit, I wouldn't mind reacting to those. But it looks like he... Let me just play this. Game over.
I've been on the black boy, posted up inside that road. So moving the north, moving the east, moving the west, moving right now.
I guess something like this with his current vocal preset would go crazy, bro. Or even like a distorted kind of what is it? Glock 40 spaz song. Thugs in my spot. Is it Thugs in my spot? Thugs in my house. Thugs in my house. This, like a hard beat like that with Easy Cody rapping on that bitch would go insane, bro. But hey, those are just my thoughts. Pretty good for a first listen, bro. I will check out some of his other shit. Let me move that off. I don't know why I did that. Video's over, bro. Goodbye.